Class 1 Chapter 11, The Electronic Commerce, E-Commerce. Introduction. The business of hospitality consists primarily of interactions, guest relations, that occur during the flawless processing of transactions, such as checking into a hotel, placing a meal order, etc. Since we are involved in conducting a business, we are engaged in the practice of commerce. Commerce is a broad term that is used to describe activities of a business or commercial enterprises. Electronic commerce involves transactions and interactions that occur through computer telecommunications media, such as the Internet. E-commerce is the shorthand term used to describe electronic commerce. Before the popularity of the Internet, most business transactions and interactions took place in person in a commercial building made of bricks and mortar. Beginning in the late 1990s, some retail establishments started to offer customers the option of transacting online or in person. These businesses are usually referred to as clicks and bricks today. There are other businesses that engage in commerce exclusively over the Internet, such as Amazon.com or eBay. Those businesses formerly were referred to as .coms. Today e-commerce specialists call them clicks without bricks enterprises. Highlights and objectives. Welcome to the 11th lesson. In this lesson, we are going to have an overview of the e-commerce systems that are used in the hospitality and tourism industry. We are going to look at the 4 levels of e-commerce transactions and delve into a bit more detail about specific applications of e-commerce in various sectors of the hospitality and tourism industry. After studying this lesson, you should be able to 1. Apply e-commerce architecture to hospitality networks. 2. Identify e-commerce functions for hospitality and tourism organizations. E-commerce transactions. Electronic commerce includes all business functions that may be processed over telecommunications networks in any industry. For this reason, the term e-business is used interchangeably with e-commerce. Generally, e-business or e-commerce transactions occur at 4 levels of transactions. The 4 levels of e-commerce transactions. I. B2C transactions. B2C transactions involve business-to-consumer interactions. A person who goes online to book an airline reservation or hotel room, consumer, is engaged in that transaction with the reservations department of an airline or hotel, business. 2. B2B transactions. B2B transactions occur between 2 business entities. Let us say you book a hotel room through Orbitz, an online booker of travel and accommodation arrangements. Orbitz is a business that pre-purchases blocks of rooms from a given hotel, another business, for sale to you at discounted prices. The arrangement between Orbitz and the hotel is a B2B transaction, whereas your interaction as an online customer of Orbitz is a B2C transaction. 3. B2E transactions. B2E transactions occur between a business and its employees. Delta Air, for example, provides an electronic system for flight mechanics to order replacement parts for aircraft called INEON, which stands for, I need it right now. In this case, the business is providing an electronic service for its employees. Also Uniplus in KU. 4. C2C transactions. C2C transactions occur between 2 or more consumers, consumer to consumer. eBay is an example of a business that exists to bring together consumers who wish to sell merchandise with consumers who are looking to buy items over the Internet. E-commerce transactions. Intranets and extranets. Not all e-commerce transactions occur on the Internet. Some actually use private networks that only appear to be on the Internet. There are 3 points of access to an e-commerce site: the Internet, intranet, and extranets. The Internet is a public domain that consists of an unknown number of servers around the world. An Internet user surfs the Internet via a browser software such as Netscape or Internet Explorer. The same scheme is true for users of both intranets and extranets, leading to the appearance of Internet use for those users. An intranet permits access to private network areas by individuals who are employed or otherwise affiliated with a hospitality organization. Individuals who have permission to enter the company intranet will access it directly from the Ethernet network while they are at the workplace. Individuals may gain access from remote locations through the Internet website for that organization. Once they enter the company's intranet, they are surfing on a private network that is owned by that hospitality company. Some employees use intranets to perform their jobs from their homes or other remote locations, a process known as telecommuting. For instance, a hotel reservations agent could forward a phone extension to her home and book guest reservations through an intranet that interfaces with the central reservations system. Individuals or companies that are not employees or insiders of a hospitality organization may be permitted to access private areas of a network through an extranet. Permits access to private areas of a hospitality organization's network for individuals who are not employees or company affiliates. These connections almost always are made from remote locations, thus extranet users enter through the hospitality company's internet website. Extranet users include vendors, consultants, and service providers who do business with the hospitality organization. In some cases, special customers, such as airline frequent travelers or customers with hotel loyalty schemes, may be given extranet access to review their accounts and take advantage of certain privileges. Users of intranets and extranets may think they are using the internet because access points to private networks are seamless. That is, it appears to the user that he or she is using the internet even though he or she has accessed areas of a private network. This is the case because intranets and extranets use the same types of browsers and search engines that are available on the internet. Span and scope of e-commerce. It is the nature of some industries to provide all their function and services to others via electronic networks. However, this is not the case with hospitality and tourism organizations, in which the core business involves the creation of memorable F2F, face-to-face, experiences. Many hospitality functions, though, are available through electronic means for the convenience of customers, employees and commercial enterprises that do business with our industry. Management information systems. Electronic information systems provide the foundation for all e-commerce transactions. This function falls within the domain of management information systems, MISs, which link information technologies with information systems to support enterprise transactions and interactions. MIS technologies include hardware, software, databases, and application programs that are used to convert data to usable information. Information systems use telecommunication tools to create networks that provide connectivity within hospitality organizations and beyond through the Internet. Marketing. Majority of hospitality e-commerce systems are focused on the marketing business functions. Marketing involves the management of the pricing, placement and promotion of products and services provided by a specific hospitality enterprise. E-marketing uses electronic networks for the promotion and placement of products and services, for example hotel virtual tours and electronic booking of a hotel product. Accounting. The accounting function is responsible for all financial transactions, including accounts payable, accounts receivable, payroll, journal entries, ledgers, banking, and cashiering. Suppose an online client books a group. In this case, the client will establish a credit account, ledger, with the hotel that will translate it to a master folio that places all the charges incurred at the hotel to that ledger account. At the time the group's departure from the hotel, the ledger account is transmitted to accounts receivable for billing and payment by the client in accordance with the instruction made available on the ledger. Once the payment is received by the hotel, the ledger will be cleared, with the account being marked as settled. If the reservation requires a cash deposit, the client can provide payment via a corporate credit card through a secure electronic payment system, which provides for encrypted payment transactions to protect credit card information from access by unauthorized individuals referred to as network sniffers. The majority of accounting transactions are handled electronically through private computer networks that link operating departments as well as corporate offices. Interfaces for client transactions are usually located on web pages that may be accessed over the Internet. Span and scope of e-commerce. Operations. Some hospitality organizations establish electronic connections with vendors, which are companies that provide